What's up, Chiefs Kingdom? With the offseason in full swing, the Chiefs have some big decisions to make. We've got 20 players set to hit free agency, some major holes to fill, and oh yeah, the GOAT tight end might be contemplating retirement. On top of that, the wide receiver room is looking thin, the offensive line needs attention, and several key defenders could be on the move. So today, we're breaking down everything you need to know about free agency, potential roster moves, and what the Chiefs could look like next season. But before we dive in, how about those CHIFs? Alright, first up, starting tomorrow, teams can designate the franchise tag for one player. They don't have to do it immediately, but they have until March 4th to make a move. The biggest name to watch for the Chiefs? Trey Smith. Now, here's the thing. Franchise tagging Trey Smith would cost the Chiefs around $25 million because the franchise tag averages out the top 5 salaries of the entire offensive line, not just guards. And with the top-paid guard, Landon Dickerson, making $21 million per year, you can see why that number is so high. Will the Chiefs tag him? Probably not. More likely, they either work out a long-term deal or let him walk and replace him with an in-house option like Hunter Nerzad or Kinnard, or even find a free agent guard. Right now, the Chiefs have $5.3 million in cap space, 24th in the NFL. Not a ton, but don't worry, Brett Veach is a cap wizard. Expect contract restructures for Mahomes, Thuney, and maybe even Kelsey if he sticks around. They'll free up more space, no doubt. Now, let's talk about the defense because this is where things get interesting. Justin Reid, safety, the Chiefs let Tyrann Mathieu walk at a similar age, so will they do the same with Reid? He's been a solid piece and mostly healthy, but if they trust Jaden Hicks to step up, they might let Reid test the market. Nick Bolton, linebacker, this one's tough. Bolton is elite against the run and a leader on the defense, but he struggles in coverage, and his market value is around $12 to $15 million per year. With Drew Tranquill already under contract for half that price, the Chiefs could decide to move on. Charles Omenihu, edge, love this guy, but he's coming off an ACL tear. He'll want a payday, but can the Chiefs afford him? If they can get him for a deal similar to his last one, $8 million per year, I say bring him back. Otherwise, they may have to look elsewhere. The Chiefs need pass rush help, period. Chris Jones can't do it all. George Karlaftis is great, and hopefully, FAU steps up, but the Chiefs need more bodies on the D-line. They can address this in free agency or the draft, but keeping Omenihu would help a lot. Now, let's talk about the biggest concern, the wide receiver room. The Chiefs currently have 5 WRs set to hit free agency. Hollywood Brown, DeAndre Hopkins, Justin Watson, Juju Smith-Schuster, Mecole Hardman. That leaves them with just Rashee Rice and Xavier Worthy as the main 2 locked in for next season. And considering Rice is likely starting the season with a suspension, the Chiefs need to add at least one more solid WR. Now, Hollywood Brown makes a ton of sense. He had injuries last season, so his market value might not be too high. The Chiefs signed him to a 1-year, $7 million deal last offseason, and I think they could bring him back for $8 to $9 million per year. A Rice-worthy Hollywood trio would be dangerous. As for other WRs on the market, T. Higgins, too expensive. Chris Godwin, would be a great fit but might cost too much. Stephon Diggs, coming off an ACL tear and is 31 years old. Darius Slayton, DJ Chark, possible budget options. Outside of Trey Smith's situation, the Chiefs could also look to upgrade at left tackle. Jawan Taylor is locked in on the right side, but left tackle remains a question mark. Do they address it in free agency? The draft. Something to keep an eye on. The Chiefs have a lot of big decisions to make. They need to clear cap space, decide who to bring back, and figure out how to fill key roster holes. But one thing's for sure, Brett Veach always has a plan, and as long as Mahomes and Andy Reid are in town, the Chiefs are always contenders. Let me know in the comments, who do you want the Chiefs to re-sign? Should they bring back Hollywood Brown? What's the biggest priority for the offseason? Hit that like button, subscribe if you haven't, and I'll see you in the next one.